What this is the window seal was cracking and it's starting to leak. I'm not into the boat, but it was just glamming around these windows. So I've taken this decking ball, I've pulled it out all the way around. I have some caulk softener that removes caulk, and I'd have that on there and letting it soften it up so I can get all of it off. And then once we're done with that, I'm going to go through and clean it and then prep it with a product that gets all the wax off of it. And then I'm going to take some of this Silka UV295 UV, and that works on windows and fiberglass to seal this. And then we'll run a bead all the way around after we get done masking it, and then to finish it we'll use the depressor and come around here so that we end up with a really nice bead. Any questions? Okay, so after this, I'm going to tape both windows, and I'm going to cut them right around the outside, and then I'm going to tape around the hole, and then I'm going to use my tongue depressor to cut in the nice shape. I like working on boats more than I like working on houses. It goes faster. So now what we'll do...
You can just take the razor blade and trim it up without cutting into the gel coat.
Yeah, the gel coat's nice and far away, which is wonderful. Slight bevel to the glass. Just try to follow that. Don't want any of this to get in the water, so I'm nice and careful. Now, the last part. I use the thin stuff so it's easier to control. That stuff's too thick.
How much of a gap are you leaving?
I am following the shadow line of the last caulk bead. That is a worst case scenario margin. When I use this to get the excess out, I want to see where that's going to land.
Practice run?
Yeah, and how I can angle this to be able to get it right about where that margin is.
Make you nervous? Since you've never done this before?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm putting enough in or too much. I don't know if I have enough for 2 windows in this tube.
Really?
Yeah, can you open that bag? I need that bag.
Now what?
I think I might have to actually put a little more in some of these areas.
I was afraid of that. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, it seems like whenever you're caulking, you only use like half.
Yeah.
And then you end up having to throw it away. Because you're never gonna use it again. Or for a very long time. Looks messy.
It is.
That's a lot of caulk.
Yeah, it's good though. This is our protection against weather, so to speak.
Looks good. Clean line, and the tongue depressor seems to be working.
Yeah. This late plans. I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea. One thing I have found though is this shit here, boat life, it takes almost all of this stuff off. And caulk, no matter how nasty the caulk is, I don't know what's in it, but it takes it off. So if anything kind of gets on something else that it shouldn't be. Yeah, it just comes right off. It's amazing. Because if you don't have that, it just, well, it's a mess. All right, that one seems done. We'll let that skim. Let's try another one, see if we have enough caulk left in the gun.
That would
And if
suck.
not, we gotta run to fisheries fast.
Use it wisely.
Gotta go to the store. We're out.
Oh no!
Yep. What time is it?
3:15.
We're gonna get our ass over there fast.
So this is the unfinished window, and he used the thick tape on the inside and the thin tape on the outside, kind of where the bead line is. He was able to get it about, what, third way through, and he ran out. So if you have windows about the same size, you're probably going to need 2 tubes of caulk.
I'll try to use the same nozzle because I cut it pretty well.
It's a messy job.
Someone's got to do it. See what I did there?
Probably take your mask off now.
I think we may have got lucky. It still seems pliable.
From where you left off?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Maybe. Let's take a look.
Looks pretty good.
That looks better than the first one, I'll tell you that much. So what I am pleased with though is that it is not sagging, it's not moving.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about the best outcome you could ask for. So when things go wrong with caulk, especially black caulk, and this stuff is sticky because it's for below water lines, and it's a mess. This stuff cleans it off the fiberglass, cleans it off your hands. I wish I would have known about it about 10 years ago. Yeah, it really works good. So now we're just doing some touch-up where it got a little bit on some of the fiberglass in some areas, and it just takes it right off. No muss, no fuss.